Okay, we are actually getting ready to leave Bentonsport. Last night was a long, long night. Our day started with this. Our day started much earlier. But for this, we started at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. We didn't get out of here till midnight. I finally got to talk to Chris Moon and his mother, Paulette. They were doing private readings, and then I don't know what happened, but they called the owners up to a room, and they had about a 30-40 minute discussion with some spirit over the spirit box. Everybody was drained. Everybody was exhausted. So they gave me a few minutes for an interview, and I also got some other shots of when we were doing the spirit box and such. So I'll let you check it out. You tell me what you think. Okay, still at the Mason house, but I am with Chris Moon, the guy who gave me my start when I was writing, and he published a bunch of them in his magazine, Haunted Times, and his mother, Paulette, who's sensitive. And they've had a really long, rough night here with a lot of stuff going on. And the last 2 nights, I guess.
Yeah.
Right.
So, for the folks around my side of the state, over around St. Louis, I don't think they know much about your device.
Okay.
There's a lot of the Radio Shack knockoffs of it.
Sure.
I've actually been when they were used. But what can you say about your device and why it's different?
Sure, absolutely. We are actually, my father and I are the people who named Frank's box. Frank Sumption created the first telephone to the dead. And essentially, that device ran off of an RBG that the spirits would actually affect inside the device, and then push the fragment back through the I guess you'd call it the echo chamber inside, and produce the actual voice of spirits on that side. So this device was designed specifically from Edison's plans through Frank Sumption as a physical medium, and he built the devices and tuned the devices as physical mediums. So that's where we got all the great results from.
And how does that differ from the other ones that's out there that sounds the same?
Yeah, well basically what happened was when we first came up with the device and I took it out and made it public, everybody wanted one. It was kind of the new toy on the block. So people really started to try to build things that sounded like it. It didn't really work the same way. People were pulling pins out of radios and letting them scan randomly, and they'd get a word here and a word there and hope that it was something that made sense. And people built the mini box, the Joe's box, the Steve's box. Everybody had a box. I personally have never heard anything that's worked like Frank's device.
Okay.
Even in the device we're working with today, which a man named Andre built, he does it very much as Frank did it, but it's got a very different energy, and we're still learning how to adapt to that if we can.
About who? Kirksville?
That's just Missouri.
Okay. Over the border. Who's the technician, please? McGill.
McGill.
We've heard Gill before. McGill. I get it. Okay. Thank you. We're going to go ahead and jump in. Chuck's going to ask some questions if you're ready. No? Can we go ahead and ask some questions, please? Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, Marky, are you here? Or Amanda?
She's there.
Amanda, can you help assist with the security and protection of the box here today?
That's right.
Okay.
Yes.
The first question I have goes back to Harold, and it has to do with that group that was here and names that they mentioned. They talked to. They said they talked to a Billy or a Bill.
Didn't catch that.
Okay, so that's probably a no then.
Amanda said wrong information.
Wrong. Okay.
No, I don't know, Bill. No, Bill.
Okay, thank you. Appreciate that. A question I asked yesterday that we didn't get an answer for is, who was locking and unlocking room 6's door the other day with our guests? Can
I
you-
was.
Okay, can you give your name, please?
Harold. It's me, Harold.
Harold. So you were the prankster.
That's right. Haha.
Well, thank you for finally admitting it. I won't bring out the snakes now.
You can laugh.
It was funny. I thought it was great. All your jokes are great.
Good.
So
I'll try harder next time.
you tried very
Do
well.
with different things. Let's do
Okay.
different things.
Who was knocking between the walls between room 4 and room 8 for some guests?
Was that Amanda? Room 4, Amanda.
Room 4 was Amanda.
Yes.
Good job, Amanda. Thank you for interacting. Questions?
When someone prays to angels, does that include family members and spirit guides?
Yeah,
Good,
that's great. Do that today.
good.
Who was sitting on my lap downstairs when I first got here?
My friends. I heard that.
Oh,
Okay, can you give their names, please, for her?
What was the name of who was sitting on your lap? Debbie. Debbie.
And Debbie, how old were you when you passed?
5.
5. Debbie, are you a resident here?
This week. Came back to.
Okay, you're back here now?
Yeah.
Did you die here at the inn, Debbie?
No, Chuck.
Okay. Philip, do you have a message that you want to pass before you pass to the light?
Yes, he does.
What message do you want to pass to us? What's Jasmine? Is it?
Yes, Jasmine. He misses people.
Did you know the sea doors?
Yes. Yes. Two yeses.
So we need it. Jane, are you okay? Have you gone to the light?
You hear that? Said, take care, I love you, I appreciate it. And then she left.
Okay. We'll talk to you another time, Jane. Questions?
Do you have snow where you are?
Just a garden.
No
Just a
snow?
garden. No snow. She said, talk up, silly. I said, talk up, silly. Just watch me.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's a man.
What would you say? Something you'd say to him in life. What would you say to him?
you mean if he was really alive?
Yeah, like
Yeah,
he was
what
right
do
here
you do?
with
What do you do with
Yes.
life?
What would you say? Would you, what's up? How are you? What would
Yeah,
you
how's it going? Did you play some video games today?
I love you. Yeah, I love you.
I've got another
I love you and I miss you.
She's got one back here. too.
Didn't my
Did you hear that?
husband-
Did you get that? Loud. He said, I love you. I miss you.
I miss you.
Did you hear that? Wants to go home.
Wants to go home.
Wants to go home.
I take you. You already are.
This is hard work.
You had a hard life.
The boxes.
Another question. Does everybody have to learn how to fly on the other side if they want to fly?
Well, that's easy. That's easy.
I had one woman say she couldn't, she was trying to learn, but she hadn't learned yet.
Maybe.
That was clear. Are the spirits here getting used to this box? Is it getting easier?
I think. Yeah. Amanda's got it down.
Amanda, do you think you could train all the spirits here to make it easier? Where's Amanda?
No, she said this is.
Can I ask a question about the inn? Will Bart visit us in room 1 tonight?
I did. Thank you so much.
Okay.
You're in room 1.
What did he say?
Thank you.
He said yeah.
Thank you all. Great job.
Why did he ask
Goodbye,
about your
guys.
room?
Now, you was mentioning earlier you're actually working on a cold case with the police department.
Yeah, we're working with law enforcement. The information that we gave them actually opened the cold case back up with that.
Can you give them a rough idea of that, how important this device is?
It really is. I mean, it gives you the ability to actually interview spirits. So you go in, you talk to the victims, and they can, once you get them past the earthbound state and they're giving you more calm answers, you get some detailed facts from them that we're able to relate back to the law enforcement and have them hopefully use for conviction.
And you had an officer there who knew the facts that other people did not know.
Absolutely.
Who could verify what you was getting.
Yeah, when the detective came in at that point, he was kind of a skeptic, and he had facts to file that he kept to himself that had been sealed, nobody really knew about. And the victims in this case actually came forward, gave him a very definitive word that was involved in the case, and it really shocked him to the point that he started interviewing the device and myself as a medium and started getting the answers right then and there.
Are you got any plans to continue this kind of work?
Oh, absolutely. My mother actually was just contacted by I guess we have to be nondescript at this point.
Yes,
Texas law enforcement
Okay.
agency that's actually asking her to work and then bringing me in on the case as well.
30-year-old murder case in
Okay, so they're
Texas.
asking you first as a psychic sensitive, and then the machine also.
Using Chris's machine,
Okay.
yes.
Outstanding. Well, I hope you keep up on that. I'd like to hear more about it.
Definitely.
What else have you been doing? You know, you did some amazing stuff down at the Crescent. I interviewed you about that a couple of years ago.
Yeah, the Crescent is just a great place. I'm all over the place all the time. I have my best results anymore, honestly. The Mason House is my laboratory. I love coming here because the spirits just talk. And we got to try the Andres box here and get some new results that we've never had before. But I spend a lot of my time on college campuses, and that's the best for me because when I go out there with students, we do investigations. They're very skeptical on one side, but yet they have enough of an open mind to say, there's a possibility here. And they ask the questions that usually bring to the greatest answers.
How would somebody get hold of you or try to get you all for help in something like that, or to a haunted place like this?
That's a great question. Yeah, our website is the best way to go. And usually they go to chrismoonpsychic.com. They can contact me through there. We respond to every email, and I do it personally. I don't have anybody who does it for me, no robots.
No.
And
I can verify that.
we try to help as many people as we possibly can, if possible. And if we can't do it ourselves, we do have a huge team of people like yourself that we can contact and say, we need you to go give somebody some help.
I do a lot of work in Topeka area, Kansas, and also, of course, in Missouri. Is there anything you've got scheduled in the near future that folks can come to in those areas?
I don't have anything scheduled in Topeka for next year, but my calendar changes very quickly. I get a
Okay.
lot of, usually right around November is the time I start building up the calendar, so definitely keep an eye on it because I'll be all over the place.
And they can find that for both of you in...
On my website, yeah,
Okay.
chrismoonpsychic.com.
All right. All right, well, thanks very much for your time. I know you're tired. It's been a long, long weekend, so thanks again.
Thank you.
We appreciate it.
Take care.
Thanks.